Hello. It's time for the Saturday afternoon chill stream with Baba Is You. Let's get into it. Okay. Tiny aisle. So anyway, I have been having a few audio issues to work through, but I think they're okay now. So water is stop and shut. We need to get the wind condition out. Alright. Great. Still stop. That wasn't going to work anyway. If we could disrupt that rule down there in the bottom right somehow, might work, but we don't have too much, so Baba's you and open. So we either need because I can't do that. Baba is you and key pretty much kill us. See? Key and Baba is you. And then we could do key is flag, or flag is key. Oops. Not what I should be doing. So flag is key. And then we can make key is you and open. Key is you and open. Probably the best idea. That way we can sacrifice one key to open. Key is you and open. So I need to open it up from here. Or do we? We just need a win condition. So from the top should be okay. Actually, I don't know. So key is you. If we do an and Baba, it's not going to work. But if we do Baba is flag. And then we can make flag is you or something. Because we want flag is key so it can become another key. So it can make another damn. We don't have a Baba. Not anymore. Alright, I just need to think. Thinking as a flag. Okay, I think I missed my opportunity. So, we need the and, I think. Baba is... Stop and shut, so I can't overlap. Puzzles. Puzzles are happening. Yeah, so... we now have two. Two flags that are now keys. We don't have an extra is. Okay, hold up. So we have Baba's you. Baba is you. Yeah. We have Baba's you in Baba's you. What we could do is set it up so we switch back and forth. It could be a smart idea. Probably is not. Okay, so we have that. Now, and open. Well, we are going to need the and open part. For one of the keys. So we can open this. I'm just having a time. Push it over again. Okay, so key is U. Then we need to position the keys to move this, and then this, and then this. Okay, so now Baba is U. But we also need key is U and open. Key is U and open. In this position would not be conducive to success. I didn't think this through too well. U and open. Okay, we went a little too far. So now key is U and open. Which we need to do this. But now we don't have enough room to push is U to open, or to win. My head is having issues with this puzzle right now. Key is U. And open. It's kind of our only way. Well, the and part, okay, actually it's already too late because we moved the Baba too high up against the level wall. Okay. So, Baba's U and open. Key is U and open. Although now we can't fully... God. My head. Alright, take that away for now. Then we can do this. Alright, and then we can do this. And then we can do this. And no further. take the and out, put it here. I don't know, man. Largely, I do not know. Because that ends, so does this. We need that extra push, or pusher. Going from one puzzle game to another, that is a little too hard. Because I am not making the connections. This is supposed to be a chill time. You know what, let's come back to this later. Turn the map. Let's progress the normal levels, because those other levels are not normal. So what we're over here. Where we're at over here. Hop. Okay, push. Love is telly. And we can do the waiting. Water is defeat. Flag is win. Surrounded by water. We can glove push. Fence a stop. Baba is you. Okay, not quite like that. More like this. So we can toggle back and forth at need. And push the love on top. Then make love tele again. Well, this ain't good. Okay, there we go. Okay, but love is push. That was an unfortunate position. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Very good. Grand Stream. So Kiki is move and Ki is pull. Water is defeat. Kiki is move. Box is shut. Has flag is win. And Ki is open. This is just an introduction to pull, probably. So use it to your advantage. Well, does it push? Kiki's move, of course. That's about it. Slippery bastard. So Kiki is move. Kiki is Kiki. Kiki cannot be key. We can make Kiki pull. Yeah, actually, that'd be a halfway decent thing to do. That way we can reposition Kiki. Unfortunately, it's only halfway decent, and not fully decent. Now we're trapped. I can't make Kiki key. He's moving in the wrong direction. The crate cannot move, so we need to get the key to the crate. And the key is not push. In fact, we have no push anywhere. That doesn't help anybody. Oh, he can traverse the water. Shit, I hadn't realized that. Okay. That makes him more useful than what I gave him credit for. So... okay. Key is pull. Key is pull, ladies and gentlemen. What do we do with that? And actually, we can pull key across the water. Oh my god. Brain is brain-lating today. Let's just pull it into a position that Kiki can actually be. Oops. Okay, now Kiki's pull. And we need him to be right about here. And that way. More like this. And then Kiki's move. And there we go. We have key on this side of the river. And we can make Kiki pull, it don't matter. Oh, feels so good to actually do a puzzle. Rocky Road. So love is push and telly. Water is melt and defeat. Love is hot. Well, if it's no longer push, then I can telly. However, I think what we need to do is make love push only half the time. Oops. There it is. That's not bad. Next. Telephone. Flag is win, wall is stop, and text is float. Oh, we have two Babas. One of them has control over Baba's U, and ice is tailing. And we can't really disrupt anything from this side, so, yeah. But ice can now be telly. Key is push. Door is shut and stop. We can also make Baba is telly. Key is push, and when key is no longer push, we can actually overlap with it, which allows us to telly the key. Okay. Sound strategy, more or less. Now Baba is telly. Now it's on his side of things. And now we need key to be push again. Also, we need it to be in a better position than this. Better. Okay. And then forget the tele. Pushing. Key is indeed push. But so are we. Not bad. Okay. Haunt. Ghost is tele. Baba is you. Leaf is defeat. All leaf? No, foliage is stop. Okay. Love blank win. Ghost is tele. can make ghost push. And we can also overlap Leaf with defeat once we turn push off. And now Leaf is only defeat half the time. And we can also make Leaf is love. Alright, now Leaf is defeat never. But ghost is push. Stick that in a corner somewhere. We don't need it. We can make Leaf is ghost or something. But we can't make love is win. We can't make Leaf is love either. What we can do, make Baba is me half the time. Hold up. No. Alright. Love is win half the time. And Leaf doesn't have stop with it, so we're kind of fine. Alright. That's not bad. Number 6. Crate square. Oh boy. Flag is defeat and pull. So you just pull the flag out, but flag is also melt. Brick is hot. Crates are pull. Or box are pull. Okay. What pulls each other? I don't like that positioning. Okay, better. Which means we can pull that out. But at what cost? Now brick is defeat. Water is hot. Flag is defeat and pull. Hedges stop. But we can't make it and something. Because we can't pull the and out. Okay, so I can't really do that too well. Crate is not push. Doesn't really help. And I can't pull the box directly alongside Win, so we can't pull that out, theoretically. Oh my god. Okay, how about this then? We... Oops. Not quite that far. Okay. Okay, do that. Then do this. Then do this. Pull that, and then we do this. Now it's no longer in the water, and flag is Win. But the bricks are defeat. Okay. No, the flag needs to be fully out. Okay, and then we need flag to no longer be pull. Also, you shouldn't be pulling this along because that will trap us. And don't stand on the bricks. Okay. 7. Ghost Friend. Ugh. Posture tech. Stretch. Get water. I have water. Ugh. Rest your eyes a little bit, probably. Okay, Baba's Baba. Flag is you. Oh shit. Skull is defeat. Okay. Flag is all the way over there. On the right. Ghost is pull, and Ghost can be made to move.
You know what? Screw your rules, I make my own. Ghost is win. However, Ghost is weak. Okay. Okay, so we can't touch Ghost. Established. We need to get flag. Because when we have flag, fuck. Maybe we can make Baba's pull. Baba's pull. Can't really do much with that. Still can't move beyond the edge. Done the hedge. Ah! But if Baba's pull though. But Ghost is move. Oh my god. Here we are. Awesome. Okay, and then we could just push this over. Thank you, Ghost friend. You are a true asset to the team. Area clear. We'll get to that later. Ghost guard. Okay, nothing to move. Ghost is shut. Okay, text is float. Foliage. Well, leaf is tele. Foliage is sink. Okay. Key is open. Is key also push? No. Ghost has flag. Ghost is shut and push. So I can bring the ghost to the key. But foliage is sink. And leaf is telling. And rock is push. Rock is push. We can only move rock so much. The word rock. We can also make rock tele, but we can also make leaf tele. Foliage is sync though. So I think the first order of business is this. Ghost is shut. That's not ideal. Okay, we don't need the word rock anymore. And we can make push the leaf. We can push the leaf. Sometimes. How about we are able to push the leaf only some of the time? Hold up. Alright, how about that? And then this. Oh, it floats. That's right. Okay. So we can't teleport that over unless it's not float. Well, we could have made rock leaf if we didn't make it sink. This is blowing my brain right open. Give it a minute and I'll figure it out. Ghost has flag, of course. And flag is win. Can't do anything about that. Okay. And we can't make push half the time. Which is annoying. And we can't tell it with the leaf unless it is no longer push. And we can't teleport the words over to where I am. because the text floats. This is a conundrum. Foliage is still sync. We could make rock as leaf, but I don't know how useful that would be. And now rock will also tele. Yeah, in theory. Leaf is push. Leaf is tele. It's random. Great. So I have no idea what I'm doing. People doing work on their car outside. It ain't nothing. Okay, so we can teleport the rock over there, but I don't know how useful that would be. Probably not too useful. Brother coming home from gym or something. I don't know. We can push the ghost. But that's about all we can do. Hold on. Storage spaces. Okay. So what we need to do now is make leaf push. And tele. But we have to be able to teleport over as well. So we need to make it... No, we need to have it be tele one time. And then it needs to become push as we're leaving. Okay. Okay, but when we're on it, we're... and leaf will be tele permanently. However, we will make it push sometimes. Or make it push while it's over here. Okay, and then actually, hold on. Aha. So half the time, we need to push the leaf. The other half of the time we don't. Okay, now what needs to be done is this. Here we are. Alright, that's not too bad. Leaf chamber. So leaf is move. Leaf is leaf, and foliage is defeat. Leaf and foliage is defeat. Okay. Key is push. Key is not pull. Okay. Leaf is move. Fungus is shut and pull. And fungus has flag is win. Shut and pull. Well, we can make leaf no longer move. Leaf and foliage is defeat. Key is open. Key is the only thing that opens. Okay. Fungus is pull. Key is push. Push is not helping. Leaf cannot be key. Key can be leaf, although key does not open. Well, leaf can pull. Also, flag is not pull. However, leaf is move right now. But we can make leaf push. At a opportune moment. That should work. Now we can no longer collide with the leaf. I don't know. Okay. Do it like that. But... Okay, that doesn't exactly help. Ah, now that helps. It is push and pull. For added maneuverability. However, spitting out my gum.
You seen the kitty?
No, I have not. Someone peeking at me from the hallway. Anyway. What we need... What do we need? No, not quite like that. Okay, and then let's try this out. They pull each other. Okay, but I need one of them. I haven't the foggiest idea what I'm doing. I need one of them to be like that, I guess. And then it pulls the fungus. And I think it would pull the fungus a little too far unless we are here to stop it right there. Okay, and then fungus is pull, which and leaf is push. How about we make leaf no longer pull for a moment? Oh, but fungus is pull. Right. Okay. I mean, kind of works out pretty well, but we need key to be push or pull, either way. No, key is pull. That way we can pull it through here to block, kind of. Okay, and then key being push will make it solid again. And now the mushroom can be pulled out. Cool. And key is still push. Oh shit. Well, that was interesting. Oh, geez. Why are you following me? Okay. Good God. Whew. Not there. Okay, so fence is not you. Ever. Like ever. You can't make it be you. Fence is stop. Baba is you. I have access to. We can make not Baba is you. So anything that is not Baba is you. Uh-huh. Oh. Including the bricks, for that matter. And fence is stop. So it can't move at all. So anything that is not Baba is you. You can make fence Baba. in theory. Or not fence is stop, which will contradict fence is stop. Oh, that makes anything stop. Okay, never mind. Fence is not stop. Strange days these are. So then fence is not stop. Which contradicts fence is stop. So not always contradicts is, but not the other way around. Interesting. Catch. Not rock is push. Anything that is not a rock is push. And then Baba is not you. So we can push pretty much anything except what is stop. Hedge is hedge and hedge is stop and not push. So yeah. Anything about tree? Oh, okay, never mind. So rock is push. Okay, that's a bit too far. Rock is rock, so you can't make it anything else. Water is sink. You can't make rock anything else. So anything that is not a rock is Baba. But flag is win. So that's not a good thing. It's not you. Not Baba is not you could be a thing. Baba is not you, though. I'm just playing around now. So Baba is, and we want not to be in there somewhere. I just stop and not push. I don't even know. Right. Anything that is not a rock is Baba. Sure, we can make that work. Okay, then we can move this. But we need flag. Flag needs to be win, because we can't change that. Fuck. I see. So we want that over there. And then we want to push this over a little bit. Or, hold on, we want the is to be in there first. Okay. And then we want Baba to be over a little bit. So we can put not here. Not Baba is not you. That's fun. What does that do exactly? I have no frickin' idea. So anything that is not Baba is not you, cannot be you. Weird. I don't know, man. Let's just reset. It was an interesting experiment. Oh, anything that is not a rock is push. That means water is push. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That could be a little bit helpful. Just a little. Not very, but... Ideas are happening. They aren't the greatest ideas, but they are happening. So not rock is push. But that means everything is push, more or less. Hedges stop and not push. However, stop stops anything. Okay. No, that can be over there. I don't know what I'm doing. Truly. Rock is rock. You can't make rock Baba. But you can make rock push again. Which means you could do this. Can't really do anything with that. We don't want to block the flag. And we don't want to make Baba's not you, because Baba is you. Itchy ear. Getting some new earbuds to hopefully help with the itchy ear phenomenon. Well, fuck. I'm gonna do this for at least 2 hours. Then take a bit of a break and then move on to Void Stranger. Probably taking a break by playing Fallout up to the point where I left off. Because I am repeating previous content. As one does when they are a perfectionist. Unfortunate though it is. Oh wait. Ideas. Oh, right. We don't want the flag to sink either. Good God, man. We don't have access to flag. Okay. Let's just pick that up later. Whatever these A, B things are, I want to do those. Literacy. Wall is wall. Me is you. Okay. Text is over there. Rock is push, though. Sorry, I have my mouse on screen. Oh. Wall is defeat. Okay. But it does not stop. Text is you. Could work to some degree, you know. Text is you. Wall is no longer wall. And flag is no longer win. Is there a way to make wall is defeat separated? Without entirely defeating win? Me is text of me. Well, rock is push. Well, text is me. So I can't move left at all. But then we lose the win condition. Oh my god. We can make wall text for a moment. That, however, is not ideal. That doesn't really help much. Rock is push and we can't do anything about it. However, we can do this. Okay, how about push you like that? Oops. And now we can make wall as text. It may disallow it over there. Oh, because wall is wall and cannot be text. But we can push text. We can't push wall because it's defeat. That's freaking genius. I love it. B. Broken playground. So water is tele, text is float. So we can't teleport text. Is win is over there. Box, text, and flag are disassembled. Wall and box is stop.
Kiki is you. We don't have an and that we can access, though. We can make flag as text. Or box as flag. Alright, let's try box as flag. See where that gets us. Flag, we cannot push. Water, we cannot push either. Text is float. Okay, how about this? We have win, but the wall stops it. You can make box text. Even though I don't know what that would accomplish. Probably wouldn't accomplish anything. So we can't push anything anywhere, but we can make individual pieces into ourselves. But that would take away control. Text is you, maybe. But that would disconnect us if we went upward. Unless we did this. It boxes us. And flag is all the way over there, which we don't really want. But boxes stop. Living as a box is not what it's cracked up to be. Neither is living as a flag or as text. Yeah, and wall stops anything, including text. Alright, how about this then? Okay.
So we need flag to be over there. Well, we need something to be over there. So... how about we make box flag? Okay, now we don't have box, we have flag. So now we can make flag us. One of them can be over there, and one of them can be over here. And actually he's not in the right position, so... okay. Now I need to separate them and keep them separated. Somehow. Like this. I kind of want these to be like that. Okay, now we have that. Now we can do flag is text. So now flag is win, but we don't have flag anymore. But we have text. And text can be flag. But now we no longer win. Okay, so we need to have a talk about permanence. So box. What if flag was box? What if? Well, I mean, that doesn't really change anything. Then we can make box win, but I don't know. Take a moment to think. So today is my cheat day, and on my cheat days I don't brush my teeth. So my timer, my natural timer for various things is not active. So we can make box text. But box is stop. We can also make flag text. But right now we can't move flag. too much because we don't have a duplicate for them. Something to make something teleport while it is not us would be of some benefit. And now flag is us. But now Kiki is us. We could make Kiki win if we make Kiki text. Also, box should probably be flag. Yeah, something like that. Or box is Kiki. Either way, Kiki is fine. Then we can make flag win if flag is text when he's over there. But he is not. So, calling the flag a he, but I don't even know, man. Things in this game don't make a whole lot of sense most of the time. And that's absolutely fine. So, we want one of them to be over there. Or do we? Okay, so we want flag to be us. Do we? Do we really? We want Kiki to turn into us as we leave. Okay, I'm in control of the wrong character now. Because the engine is supposed to be pretty much like this. Now I am the flag. And Kiki is now me. And the flag is teleporting back and forth. Okay, actually, what we want is for this to happen. And then we can do the swap engine type shit. Box is something. Likely Kiki. Now flag is me. Box is Kiki. Now Kiki is me. Okay, now we have text, which we need to be somewhere around here and pushable. So now flag, Kiki, flag, Kiki, flag. And now flag needs to push that into there so that Kiki can be this. And then flag needs to become text pretty much exactly when it is over there, or will be over there. There it is, flag is win now. Although we don't have flag, we have two Kikis. So that's not going to work. So what we need to do is be in control of flag when one of the Kikis is over there. One of them. Okay, this extra box word is not helping. We don't need you. Not anymore. Okay, and one of the Kikis should be able to transition like that, as flag is me. And now we can make Kiki as text. Theoretically. And now Kiki is win. However, we don't have a Kiki. We have the text of a Kiki. But we do have the text to make a Kiki over here. But I am the flag. And we cannot coerce text, the word text, to reside over by when.
At least I don't think we can. Kiki's you, and we don't have a Kiki, so we lose. We can make text a Kiki, but I don't know, man. We also have box. Kiki is box. And then Kiki is text. Or not. I'm having issues. Let's try C. Fetching. Flag is win, it's guarded by a skull. Skull is defeat. Ghost is defeat and melt. Kiki is hot. Baba is you. Text is push. No shit, Sherlock. Text is always push. We can make text weak. If Kiki is no longer hot anymore, which is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Text is weak. Now skull is no longer defeat. But we can't really do much else. Ghost is defeat and melt, though. We can make text hot. Text is now hot. And I don't think we need push for anything. So now the ghost is gone. And now we can make text weak to make the skulls not do anything. And now we can flag as win when? I don't know. Skull is text. No. Text is weak. Hedges stop though. Text is defeat though. If we overlap with text, we will lose. But the ghost is gone. Skull is hot. Won't really do anything. Skull is text. Oh man. And we destroyed the word Kiki. So we can't make Kiki as you. We can make text as you. Although we can't now because we can't push the is.
We can make Kiki as you. But we need to make Skull no longer defeat. Which means we need to make Text weak. Or do we? We can make Text defeat. Or Text is you, but Text is defeat, so we... Game over. So we can't make Text you. Oh, jeez. I don't really know. Kiki is hot. Yes, we know. Text is also hot. Okay, and we don't need push at all. We do need Kiki, though. So Text can be hot and help us push. Only thing is, we can't get the Text out now. Well, it's not the only thing, it's a pretty important thing. But... We can't touch the skull. Text is Kiki? Then that would be game over. Kiki's you would allow us to do one thing and one thing only, and then stop. Kiki is Baba, is you. Is something worth considering. But that will lock the location of is. Although Kiki is you will also allow us to be Baba, so... Huh. But we can't touch the skull over there. And we can make Text hot. But we can't really do anything else with it. Okay. Kiki's you, Text is hot. Because we need to defeat the ghost. One way or another. Do we need to preserve Kiki at all for being Kiki? I don't think so. So we could just do that. And text is still hot. For the moment. God, I might need a nap. Shameful. Okay, hold on. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. We need text to be hot. We need Kiki to help push that over there. Okay. And now text can be something other than hot. It can be weak. Now Skull is no longer defeat. And now flag can be win. And we just destroyed that. Okay, now text is no longer weak, and we can do whatever we want with this. Yay! Okay, it's 4 o'clock. I am going to prepare for Void Stranger and get lunch, all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll make sure that everything works as advertised. Good stuff. And we'll come back to Baba Is You next Saturday. It's a nice chill time, most of the time. Sometimes it's frustrating, but thus is game. And I'm kind of dedicated to not looking up answers on this game because I don't know, I've played through the whole game before, got the meta endings and all that. So I'm like, why bother? I remember some of this shit. Not a whole lot, but enough. So anyway, good things ahead. And see you maybe in a couple hours. Until 6. Okay? If you're watching on YouTube, come see my Twitch live. That is, let me get my wallpaper shown. Some afternoons, MST, Mountain Time. And most nights after 6 p.m. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all of my channels. LifeSeeker128 on YouTube and Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch, go see my YouTube for all the VODs that I upload. It's should be a good time. I try to make it a good time. So yeah, that's about it with my spiel. And as always, more to come. Bye-bye.